Super Mario 3D World. If you know me, you'll know that I've loved this game even before the Switch version released, despite never owning a Wii U. During February of this year, I played 3D World a ton, especially being an average enjoyer of the online multiplayer. Playing with friends such as Classy X was just such an indescribably amazing experience. So since I genuinely love this game so much, I just wanted to give my opinions on it. Specifically those I deem unpopular. Now, don't get me wrong, these aren't necessarily bad things about the game, just opinions I have on 3D World, although I feel that not many people, or no one else, agrees with me on. With all of that being said, let's get into it. Okay, so let's start off with an opinion that, out of all of these, I think is the most agreed on. As you read on the title card, I honestly don't mind the increased speed. In fact, I rather enjoy it. I've only played 3D World once on the Wii U at a friend's house, which I don't remember too much from, although I do remember playing the Chain Link Charge level. I don't know how long we played for, but I definitely do remember playing that level. I don't really like the auto-scrolling levels, although I have to admit it was memorable. Although from what I've played of 3D World on Switch, which is nearing 100 hours, I do very much enjoy the higher speed. Keep in mind I mostly play as Luigi, which is another unpopular opinion which I'll get onto soon. So the speed isn't to a ridiculous degree for Luigi, but it definitely does make the game feel more like action is happening all of the time. You're going through all of these levels of style and speed. Not to mention that it makes online more bearable too, if it's lagging a rather large amount, since then you'll basically be going at the same speed or a similar speed to the Wii U. Luigi is honestly my favourite character in the whole game. And keep in mind, as I said, I've played this game a lot, played every single level even. I haven't beaten Champions Road yet, no. So I'm not speaking without much experience. Except Mario, every single character is designed to have one advantage above the others, although cons to them in an attempt to balance it out. So for example, Luigi has the highest jump, and apparently bad traction. Peach can float in the same Y position for a few seconds, although has the second slower speed. Toad goes really fast, which can be useful in some areas of the game, although is a bit broken on Switch. Although at the same time he has a really bad jump, so you usually have to ground pound jump. And Rosalina has the spin jump from Super Mario Galaxy, although the con is having the worst speed out of all 5 characters. That last one could have hinted towards an upcoming opinion. So yeah, I don't think Luigi has bad traction at all. Honestly, while playing, I forgot he's meant to have that characteristic. Since this is a platformer, where you need to rely on jumping, Luigi's high jump is the most useful for this game, and since his bad traction isn't even a problem or shows up at all, I'd definitely say he's the best character, at least in my opinion. On the topic of characters, I'd like to discuss Rosalina. I see online all the time of people praising her and saying her spin jump makes her objectively the best character, although I completely, utterly, absolutely, truly, definitively... Is there any other synonyms I can use? Downright beg to differ. I'll admit, at first I thought with the higher speed of all characters on the Switch that I would like Rosalina more, although she's just so slow. Feels like a Wii U character. And not to mention her spin jump, the redeeming characteristic you may think. It goes away all the bloomin' time. As soon as you have another power up or an item on you that doesn't leave you in your normal or super form, the spin jump is gone. This includes basically every power up, the fire flower, the super leaf, the super bell, the propeller box, the Goomba mask, the boomerang flower. I could go on, but you get the idea. As soon as you aren't in your default form, Rosalina or Super Rosalina, the spin jump is removed. This means that Rosalina's useful characteristic isn't even usable for most of the time. So Rosalina just ends up being really slow, not to mention a bad jump too. I really don't see how people think she's a good character. She really isn't. I see online people talking about how cool these levels are, and how they make Mario into a top-down shooter-like game or whatever since you use the boomerang flower, although I don't see the appeal at all. Firstly, auto-scroll. I hate auto-scrolling levels. The reason I play a game is to experience it myself at my own pace. Not at this slow of a pace. Not to even mention that the top-down view can honestly be really disorientating. You're so used to playing a game like this, and then now they make you do it like this. Yeah, it's pretty weird, to say the least. In addition, depth perception is just out the window. It becomes even more of an issue here. Usually it does appear in other levels, or at least personally it does for me, although it's very apparent here due to only being able to see from top down. And in addition, these platforms are slippery. That totally isn't annoying at all, nope. Finally, after all of that, at the end of the level, when all you want to do is get the golden flag so you never have to touch this abomination of a level ever again, if you don't act like bloomin' Sonic, then it screws you over, meaning that you have to do it all over again. Yeah, screw this level. Screw them both actually. Yeah, they had the cheek to make us play 2 of these. You can definitely tell I do not averagely enjoy these levels in the slightest. It's so easy to die again and again and again that this level becomes really frustrating. And if you lose your clone, you're basically screwed. This section in specific is just so irritating. You've got bits of ice in there, bits of lava, sting bees, and fire piranha plants. Well done, you've made possibly the worst level in the entire game. It even spoils the gusty garden music for Champions Road. I'm not even surprised though, this level is ridiculously hard too. if even more so than Champions Road. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was a bit shorter than I originally thought it would end up being, although I'm glad that I've made it, and I hope you enjoyed it too. With it being the 1st of May today and we're into a new month, I just wanted to say that I hope you're excited for May, with Miitopia releasing on the 21st, and also the content that I have in store, because I've got a lot in store and it's rather hefty. Anyway, that's about all from me for now for this one. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!